the Republicans blocked 3 different amendments in financial reform. One was on predatory lending practices, now of payday lenders. That was by Kay Hagan of North Carolina. Now, so if you're a conservative, do you want predatory lending? Maybe your answer is yes. I don't know. Maybe, let the free market decide, and if I get robbed, then I got robbed. Okay, great. That's all right, fine. My wife was the other day listening to some conservative talk show, and they say, a guy on there says, oh, no, you know what? We don't need any government at all. We don't need the FDA. We don't need to regulate the food. If I get sick eating the food, well, I won't eat it next time. She's like, no, Jake, tell me they're not this stupid. They're kidding, right? Okay, how about we don't regulate the lead in the toys? Then if your kid takes it, gets the lead in his system and he dies, well, you'll know not to buy that toy the next time. Well, that's one way we can go. Or we can try to make sure the products are safe. Now, when it comes to financial products, the entire world economy is on the line, right? So now that leads to the 2 more amendments that I think are more important. One was Dorgan. He said, look, naked credit default swaps are just side bets, but they're side bets in a casino that endangers the whole world. Because when they go under, all the banks go under, and then the dollars that is on the line here, that might go under, all the currencies might go under. It might cause a global economic collapse because they want to do side bets. Does that make sense? Dorgan says it doesn't. Of course, Republicans block it today. They will filibuster it. They will continue to block it for as long as they can, and it will likely lose, even though it is the most logical amendment in the world. Now, why would you, if you're a conservative? That's what I'm trying to explain to you. If you're a conservative, why would you say, oh, yeah, those banks should be allowed to make those side bets, and then if they go under, hey, they pull all of us down with them. It's fun. All right, you're still not convinced. Let me go to the 3rd amendment. That's Levin and Merkley. You know what they say? Look, if you're going to make those side bets, and you're going to do your credit default swaps, etc., you got to separate that out from taxpayer-backed funds that you have in your banks. So the FDIC backs the money you put in the banks. You can't use that money to gamble because the American taxpayer is on the line for that money. Come on, conservatives. You have to agree with that. What did the Republicans do? They blocked it. First, they thought maybe we could get it to lose with 50 votes. That didn't work. So then they went to a threshold of 60 votes to try to kill it in any way. And then today they just put a hold on it. Eventually they won't be able to do that, but they can filibuster it. And so far they are filibustering it. Now, if you're a conservative, why do you want the Republican Party to play with your taxpayer money like that? And do you get it? They're not representing you. They're representing the banks. The banks pay the Republican politicians. They are wholly bought and owned. They're a wholly owned subsidiary of corporate America. So if you're a conservative, please just look at what your representatives and your senators are doing. They're not on your side. I'm not telling you to vote for a Democrat. There might be things about a Democrat you can't stand. They're part of the establishment, a lot of them, right? A lot of them support the banks too. Some of them don't. Or you don't like their pro-choice position or whatever. I'm not telling you to support a Democrat. But you can't in good conscience vote for a Republican who has no intention of serving you. He has an intention of serving the banks who are ripping all of us off. And today's proof positive of that. Please, for the love of God, wake up.